Hello and welcome to FPL Take The Hit. This is episode 35, brand new season. We're in pre-season here, and you know what? This is our first YouTube show, mate. Welcome. How you doing, mate?
Welcome to you guys. I'm good. I'm good, thank you. Hey, thank you.
You ready for this?
Of course.
We're on camera now, buddy.
We should have been doing this last year.
Yeah.
We're going to be...
Finally we got there. We made it. We made it.
All in
We did
small
make it.
steps.
So, you know, welcome back. I'm pumped for this new season, man. I gotta say, I really am. How you feeling about it?
Why are you so pumped? Is it because...
I want to beat you, you know? I want to get back to winning ways.
Is it because it's 7-6 now in 7-6?
It could have something to do
7
with it.
seasons, 6 seasons, just let you know.
Yeah. Could have something to do with that.
Just a little bit of that, yeah.
We'll see how we go. Mate. It's a new season. I'm a new me. I'm a new man.
I like it.
New manager.
A new
Got,
dawn.
New principles. I'm gonna
New principle.
stick to my guns this season.
I
Patience.
feel like you say that every season.
Patience is the key to this season. I'm gonna win this season with patience.
I'm going to win it by taking hits.
Good luck to you.
I will. I'm looking at where do you think you're going to finish in the season? Let's just do a sort of early pre-season prediction for the next season. Where are you going to finish?
Well, this season I'm not gonna fall apart like I did last season. That's for sure.
Did you Craig Bellamy on there?
Yeah, I did. I kind of a little bit fell off the rails a little bit, you know. like Thomas the Tank Engine. My son loves Thomas. Kind of came off the rails at the end of the season, unfortunately. But this season I'm gonna hold firm. I'm not gonna be transferring out Fraser early. I'm gonna get Fraser's points. I'm gonna hold on to Salah. I'm gonna learn from my mistakes.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, that Salah thing's
It's gonna be good. So I'm looking at top 1K. I want to get my PB this season. I'm really gonna do it.
Nice.
I'm gonna invest.
like
Going
it.
all in.
I like it. Top 1K is nice. I mean, I was going top 5K, and I feel like that's something that I need to break that barrier. If I'd have captained Salah the week that I took him out, which I was thinking about, that was a bad idea. That hat trick hurt. That hat trick hurt so much.
That's it. I think yeah. Salah's gonna be one of the players that I have the entire season. I ain't subbing him out. I ain't transferring him. He's gonna be the first name on my team sheet, and I'm just gonna leave him.
Just let him go.
I don't care what they can price him at 17 million. He's in my team. They can do shit. I'm not falling to that
They
trap
could sign
again.
Coutinho again. Just put Mane, Coutinho, and Salah in the team, man.
Coutinho.
No, they're not bringing him back.
Coutinho, I reckon he'll come back to the PL though, man. There's a lot of talk about it.
I think United, man. I think it's a good. Well, United need someone, don't they?
Chelsea want to sign him, but you know we need to get rid of the transfer ban first. So it might happen.
That's a bad situation you guys are under.
Breaking news this morning. It looks like preliminary reports. Frank Lampard
Lampard
going to manage Chelsea. I know. Bit
That's
crazy. Bit crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's ready for the role personally, but if he gets a nice big contract and gets given some time, I think he'll do good things.
I don't mind giving someone a bit younger a crack as well. He might have fresh ideas. That whoever's in charge of the whole Chelsea kind of that decision, that the board or whatever, they're obviously aware that Frank knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? And Frank's got enough. He can bring a lot because especially he's gonna have. If he doesn't have any transfers to this first year, you guys don't expect much next season. You know what I mean? I
just got the fear of the OGS fear, the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer fear, where I don't think he was quite ready for the United role. He came in and he fired the team up and they killed it, and then all of a sudden, sinking ship end of the season.
But he was a super sub, man. Frank Lampard was a legendary midfielder, a box to box legend.
Chelsea's all-time highest scorer.
Frank Lampard's got that absolute. I mean, I'm not saying that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has the absolute winning mentality as well. The guy won the treble, and he was a great player off the bench for United. But talking about Frank Lampard here, man, I think that if Frank Lampard brought John Terry as his bloody assistant, those two as a team, because John Terry was his captain, and I've always loved those two, But
yeah, it's true.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see if that actually becomes truth, because these transfer rumors that bubble around preseason, you never know
You don't know what's
really,
going on. I know you try to avoid
Pogba's
that.
leaving.
Yeah,
you just don't know
Pogba.
what's
I want to
going
go to
on,
United.
Like,
Toddy to bloody Leeds United. Buffon to Leeds United. You just don't know.
But we have to have a moment of silence for my boy Eden Hazard.
Oh shit, you poor bastard.
Sad time. It is a sad season for me that I'm not allowed to bring in Eden in my team. I am devastated. Madrid have got their prize. We've got money that we can't even spend. So it's sad. It really is sad. I mean, he is easily the best player I've ever seen live. I've seen him play twice. Once actually in Melbourne with you, and once when I went over there. Just unbelievable. Just the skill level of that guy is just he's unreal. And watching him live,
I've never seen
level.
anyone start like him, man. He just kind of stop and then we just turn a different direction, and it's just everything's normal. Everything's just like it It was just that's standard, isn't it? Eden Hazard. Yeah. He'd be amazing at indoor soccer. He would be like ridiculous. Like I play with a guy that's
king.
Yeah, I play with a guy that stop start is ridiculous, and he's he doesn't play professionally. He played for New Zealand though,
Yeah.
And but yeah, I feel bad for him. He's got injured and that kind of shit. But Hazard's just like he reminds me of Hazard would just dominate indoor soccer, man.
Yeah.
Kill it.
All right, mate. Well, what should we talk about first?
Let's start with promotion teams.
Okay. This is you know a lot more about than I do because your boys Leeds, who unfortunately choked towards the end of last season in their bid for Premiership.
What a choke it was, man! What a choke it was.
So, unfortunately, the teams of Norwich, Villa, and Sheffield came up instead. So we're gonna have a little chat about them. We've prepared an article about them that will go live at some point in the future. So we've done a fair bit of research about them.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, look, it's something that obviously I watched a fair few games last year, and I kept an eye on it, obviously, with my team in there, and it still pains me even to talk about it. It's shit. But we'll try to just look. It's all for learning purposes. Try to help you guys out.
Absolutely.
So I mean, one thing that we've just to knuckle down. I mean, the leading goal scorers from the actual clubs were Pookie with 29 goals from Norwich. Aston Villa's Tammy Abraham, 26 goals, who probably is Chelsea's player now.
It looks like
He's
it.
gone
Looks
home.
like Tammy's going to come home. He's going to be given a shot up front. I think he should nail down the spot up front, the number 9 jersey. I just don't know. I mean, we've got Giroud, but Giroud's never going to nail down the spot, really.
Especially no Hazard.
We're not going to sign anyone else. So it just seems to me that Tammy's just destined. Especially if Lampard comes in. Lampard likes young talent. So I don't know. I think that Tammy might
reckon
nail
he
down
will
the
too.
spot.
I reckon he's like a really poor man's Drogba. He could be good though. It could be good.
And he could come in priced very, very cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if they, I don't know. We don't know what FPL Towers is going to do. If FPL Towers price him like over 7 million, no one will touch him.
Yeah.
But if they price him kindly and people take a chance on him, hoping that he does get some minutes, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. Well, let's get back to Championship first. All right, calm down. You got distracted there. Easy.
Don't talk about Chelsea. Talk about Chelsea.
Billy Sharp from Sheffield United with 23 goals as well. So he's definitely one to watch. Billy Sharp, he's an old man. He's like 34 old, but he's good, man. He's got the pedigree. He's got the experience. He could bring something, but we'll get there.
Is he going to have the legs though for the Premiership? I mean,
like I said, I think
it's a big step up. A lot of these strikers, they do well in the Championship. They come up, and where are they? They end up being Ebanks, Blakes of this.
But as in, look, I feel like he'll be similar to Glenn Murray. As in, they're a similar age. He's a similar kind of player. So he'll still knock him in. So no one else is going to score for Sheffield United. We've done a bit of. You even know about that.
I'm not looking at any Sheffield United players. I don't care, even if they had a good fixture list. I wouldn't be looking at them.
Well, let me talk for a little bit, and we'll see how you feel. All right. You know what? Let's start with Villa though. Anyway, so Villa was they gained promotion in that the playoff final. Crazy game.
At the expense of Derby County.
Against Lampard's Derby.
Mm-hmm.
That was intense game. So stand-in captain Jack Grealish did the job, did well for those boys. But we'll start at the back. So look, Jed Steer should be their keeper. We're thinking, and we've got a bit of price predictions as well. We might as well put him in as well. We might as well. So we're predicting he'd be 4.5 if he's their bloody keeper.
Yeah,
this is done before. Maybe if you listen to this or watch this, it's going to be after the as transfer happens.
That's it. All these teams they're gonna definitely invest a bit of cash in some players. So
they've got plenty to invest now. Far out. So El Mohammadi, he's one that definitely keep an eye on. He's someone that there's no doubt. He's the right back. He's got 2 goals, 8 assists last year, and he's got Premier League pedigree. He can do damage. He's a rampager.
One I'm looking at though, James Chester. He's got Premier League experience at who was it for? The Tigers, wasn't it?
He played for Hull, yeah.
Yeah, played for Hull. Yeah, and
Tigers. I never heard anyone call them the Tigers.
The Tigers. They're the Tigers. You ever seen the Tigers?
Jimmy Bullard.
Yeah, Jimmy Bullard. I used to have James Chester in my team when he was there because the guy gets up for headers.
Yeah.
That's what you like from these players. I mean, he's coming off a big injury, but he's going to come back in. I'm pretty sure he's going to marshal down that defence. So I'll be looking at Chester.
Oh,
if he comes in under 5 million, we're guessing what 5 million, aren't we?
Yeah, we're guessing 5 million. He's got to reclaim his spot. He was out for the whole promotion campaign. He was out, even though they had loanees and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he'll be their number 1 centre back. But you just never know. I'm not bloody their manager, so we shall see. And we've got John Mcginnis here as one to watch as well. 5.5 million as a potential price. he had a lot of shots. And he only scored 9 times and 7 assists, but yeah.
107 shots overall, though. That's decent. That's what you want from a little mid. Centre mid, isn't he?
Yeah, centre mid. Yeah. He wants to have a shot, you know. And then we're moving on to Connor Horihane. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name, Horihane. We're thinking he's going to be priced at 6 mil. He scored 8 goals, 11 assists. Grealish 5-5, 6 goals and 7 assists. So he's someone that, again, Premier League pedigree. He shoots on sight as well. He's a bit of he loves a cracker.
Yeah.
They love him, the Villa fans. They absolutely adore him. Captain Jack Sparrow Grealish. And then
I like the look of that. Yeah, of El Ghazi though.
Yeah.
He looked great in that playoff final. We think he's going to come in at 6.5 million, 6 goals, 6 assists last season. Not the best of returns, but if he can start the season the way he finished, hey. Someone to look at.
Definitely. On the wing, he's dangerous. He's another danger on that wing. So you just never know. And up front, we're just not sure who's going to be up front for them at the moment.
We're all looking forward to that cheap Tammy up front. But
they're going to sign someone. They've got players now, but they're not going to use them. They'll definitely sign someone for their striker. Because you lose Tammy Abraham. You lose maybe the reason why you got promoted.
Yeah. It's a lot of goals to replace.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, so looking at Villa in a nutshell, 82 goals for the season in the Championship, 61 conceded. So not a great conversion. At home, they scored 50. They conceded 36. Away, they scored 32, and they conceded 25. So I want to put that out there. That's something that I always look for when I'm choosing my team for the start of the next season. I always look at the Championship teams to see just looking at that. You can even do it with your Premier League teams. These are things that you don't even look for.
Yeah, that's true.
You look at last season, you say, all right, who conceded the least amount of goals at home? That's something that I'm giving away my secrets. What have I done? So this is something that we're going to touch on with Sheffield United, which is probably why I will have a Sheffield United defender. But,
True.
But this is something that, carry this to the start of your season and look at the home away fixtures, from the previous, season, and just see how, when you see someone that's like, I haven't even looked, to be honest. I've been away from FPL for a while, but it's something that keep an eye on when there's one that kind of screams at you. Well, pay attention and put in the cheapest player in that team.
Yeah,
that's how I used to roll with budget team. Remember that? Remember I had budget defense. That's it. Nothing over 4.5. That's it. And I used to do well with that. These days you can't get away with it.
You can't. Not anymore.
But back then you could.
Yeah, those days are numbered, mate.
Yeah. I used to have like Martin Lawson, man, scoring headers 4.5.
I remember a reading player. I think it was Andre Bicky.
Oh, Bicky!
I'm pretty sure that was his name. I remember he used to bang in some goals.
He got a double for me,
4.5 million.
He was 3.8 when he scored a double on. He wasn't on my bench. I played him. 3.8. Like, what is that? Got a double. Got like 17 points. That's like legal. I was loving it.
You just gotta have your eye out for these little budget enablers.
I love the cheap nuggets, man, at the back. Well, moving on to Sheffield United. So Sheffield United, what have they done? So Dean Henderson's in goal. So Dean Henderson's the under-21 English goalkeeper, so he should start. And that's a big factor why they kept clean sheets.
Yeah. I mean, defensively, I can see from the numbers that we've got here, we're going to talk about. Defensively, Sheffield, maybe. I'm never massively advocate of promoted teams.
Yeah.
I like to be very conservative with them. Maybe, one or two, if they're really, really cheap players that are going to start, I might look at them. So I might be looking at someone like, your Chris Basham or your Ender Stevens. If they come in cheap and nasty defenders, 4.5 million for a Sheffield team that, I can just bench these players or, play them at home against the average team. Yeah, why not?
You might as well. So Sheffield United, 78 goals scored and 41 conceded. So they conceded the least amount of goals in the league. At home, 42 goals, 17 conceded at home. Which is huge.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's massive. And then away, 36 goals and 24 conceded. So still pretty good. But Ender Stevens was, he scored 4 goals and 6 assists. So I think he's someone that might get priced over the 4.5.
Hate when they do that. If he comes in at 5 million, he just won't get bored. He'll be like Sean Morrison from last season's Cardiff. And,
he scored goals though, didn't he?
He didn't score many though.
Yeah.
In the Championship, he scored a bunch. He scored a bucket, and then he came up and same thing with all these promoted teams. They come up and they just can't they just can't vie in the Premier League, unfortunately. So
well.
always proceed with caution. But
Of course, no, I like that.
Everyone gets amped up and excited that they're going to sign the next Michu. Oh, it's Michu. But Michu only comes along once every 5 seasons, maybe.
Yeah, it's true.
You got to think about that. Charlie Adam, another big one. Yeah, Charlie Adam for Blackpool, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's always one or two players.
There is. Yeah. But they're tough to find.
Because even Matt Doherty was a find from last year. And obviously even Jimenez didn't play for him in the championship, but Jimenez was the new promoted player.
Yep, that's true. Jimenez was the guy.
Jota as well.
Yeah, Jota came good into the season. But we all jumped on the Jota wagon at the start.
We did.
And it burned us all.
See, the thing is with Jota, you couldn't even be patient because he was just bad for a long time. And then he got injured, so you would have to take him out anyway. So
So are you looking at Billy Sharp? If Billy Sharp comes in, cheap, I'm talking, he's going to be 5'5". I think he'll come in at 6. We both think that. But if he comes in 5'5", even 5?
I don't know, man.
Third striker, just leave him on the bench.
He's not going to be 5. That's just not going to happen. They're not going to be that kind to us because we're going to be like, yeah, Billy Sharp, yeah. Oh, he's on pens. No, he's on pens. But, no, I don't know, man. 23 goals, 4 assists.
Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
And then, David McGoldrick. So he's another one. So he was his partner for a lot of the season. 15 goals, 4 assists. He was important towards the end of that season. I remember he started putting goals in that pissed me off because Leeds United was just getting buried. Oh, we had such a bad end of the year. But who's this David McGoldrick? So I know Billy Sharp, and Billy Sharp was putting us away early in the season. That guy was consistent all year. But McGoldrick starts scoring. I mean, who's this prick? Honestly, that was tough.
You're getting a little bit excited.
Oh man, just calm down. Just.
I think you need to move on to Norwich.
Let's move forward. I don't like Sheffield
Norwich.
United.
This is the team I like the look of, mate. I like this Timu Pukki guy. I like his stats. I like his haircut. I like him. I just like him. He's what is he? What nationality?
He's Finland.
Finnish. I like his nationality.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
what do you not like about him? Nothing.
The fixtures for Norwich.
We're gonna get into something you didn't like about him.
We're gonna get there. There's always a but.
I was waiting for it.
The fixtures. That's the only thing that's stopping me from having Timu Pukki in my team straight away. I mean, we think 6.5? Is that what we're saying? 6'5". We think 6'5" is going to come in at. He's the guy. I think he's the guy. If you're gonna ask me, okay, who is the guy from the promotion teams that's going to do a Jimenez, going to do a Michu? I'd say Timu.
I feel like listening to you, it sounds like listening to me because I told you about Timu, man.
Yeah, you did.
I watched him last year, and I was telling you as well. I used to see what he could do in the Finnish league. I used to have I don't even know why.
Why would you watch that? What's the Finnish league
called? I actually watched 2 or 3 games.
Elise Streen, I can't even pronounce it.
Nah, man. It's it starts with V. It starts with V.
That's a V one.
No, I think you're thinking about maybe the Norway league. Which I used to not follow. I didn't follow all these leagues, but I kept an eye on so many just irrelevant leagues. I don't know what was wrong with me. And
it's not irrelevant to the Finnish people, all right?
Yeah, I respect them. That's what I'm saying. It was the Finnish league was a fun league. There was so many goals. I think that's why I liked it. It was just so many goals being scored. And Pukki used to score plenty.
Okay.
And that was one that when I see him play for Norwich, I was thinking, oh, who's this guy? How's he going? And then he did good. He did really good. And he could be on pens as well. You never know. But probably not because they seems like they rotate.
The rotation thing. Yeah. Timmy Krul's back in the EPL. I like to look at Timmy Krul. I've signed him a few times for Newcastle. Got a few pen saves from him. He loves the pen save. VAR's in next season. Let's not forget. VAR's going to rear its ugly head.
I think Krul's someone to keep an eye on as well. Even more so than Sheffield United, even though Sheffield United had a better record last year. But you got again Premier League pedigree. It's important, man. And
I'm an iron this season if I should go for the 2 4.5s or if I should just opt for Allison or Edison as a 6 million keeper. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go this season.
I feel like 3 Liverpool, you don't want to waste it on Allison. I did that last year, man.
Yeah, you can't waste that.
I made a mistake last year. I put in, it was either Allison or Mane at one point, and I remember at that point, don't even say that. At that point, Mane was out of form, and I remember I was telling people, and they're like, "What are you doing? You crazy?" And I didn't listen to the noise, but I was just like, Allison already, he's my guy from Roma.
Didn't you drop him in and out a few times?
No, I haven't won I had 2 free transfers and I brought in Allison and then he conceded his first goal at home in I think it was for the season, and then I took him straight out and then I brought him back in maybe 2 months later or something. But yeah, so I wouldn't waste a position on Allison. I'd definitely be having Mane, Mane, Salah, maybe TAA or Virgil or
Price dependent, obviously.
I wouldn't recommend Alisson anyway. But yeah, so moving on to the defense, they've got Timo Klose, they've got Zimmerman and Max Aaron. So Aarons. So they've actually got some. He won the FPL Youth Player of the Season.
You like those awards? Goals. You really do like those awards, don't you?
Oh, can you remind me about the last award that I
moving
used?
right along?
No, I need to bring it up. I have to now. No, if anyone didn't know, the last game of the season, Nathan Redmond won the Southampton Player of the Season award maybe 3 days earlier, and that just gave me my gut feeling to bring in Nathan Redmond for the last game of the season, which gave me victory over this gentleman right here.
Good on you. So yeah, one of those defenders could come good, but the Emi Buenda. Now you're saying that he could be the next Michu, he could be the next Adam.
That's my call. I'm going to call it. I mean, look, I'm not particularly confident about this call, but I like this guy. This guy was someone that was special last year for them. He was, he scored 8 times and assisted 12. 12
That's
times.
some good returns. That is some good returns.
And he just looked good. He looked like he could have what it takes in the Premier League. And for me, it's the eye test.
And what do you think he's going to come in at?
What did we said? 665. 665.
665. Okay,
yeah.
That's a lot of money. You're going to be able to pick up some decent, actual proven EPL talent for that kind of price.
I know, it's true, man. That's why you got to tread lightly. I think that, one thing that we should learn, it's actually good that you brought that up, is the Jota thing. We should learn from it. We don't need to put Jota in the first week. You know what I mean? We don't need to put this Buenda guy in the first week. No. Just wait 2-3 weeks, and then you can make your decision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's true. Very true.
It's something that you don't need to jump on I need him. Everyone's got him. Everyone's on the Jota train.
I know you do think you're going to get the drop on some players, but the one, if they fail, then all of a sudden they've got the drop. The other managers have the drop on you. You know what I mean? So it really is a tough one.
Do you remember the start of last season? You had Mendy, Robertson, and who was your third defender? I think it was. I was thinking the third.
It was. Did I have a Chelsea defender? No, I don't think I did.
Mendy, Robertson, and the third defender was the same defender that I had. Yeah, and then obviously Mendy and Robertson just killed it, and I was like, man, I took a negative out first week because everyone had those 3 defenders. Who was the third one? Oh, it's killing me. But we'll figure it out.
Ram, wasn't it?
Yeah, Ram.
Yeah. Mendy, Robertson.
Alonso.
I was a Chelsea defender.
It was a Chelsea. You had it. So I had Alonso, and I was like, expensive defense. Ha! And then the first game week, they got like 40 points or something. I was like, oh!
The rank.
So then I brought in Mendy straight away, and I brought in, there was another player, but it took a while for me to bring in Robertson in, and then it was just...
It took ages to bring Robbo in.
Not that I didn't trust him, but it was just like surely he can't keep doing this, He just kept... He didn't even score. Did he score all season?
Maybe he got a goal. Maybe one. Not many.
Got
assists.
Because he didn't score, I was just like, he wasn't a scorer. I was like, I don't like non-scoring defenders. I don't like that.
They just need to get a couple of assists and you're happy.
Man, but I've learned from that, man. I'll probably have to start with Robertson. You kind of have to, don't you?
7 million.
Yeah, probably.
That's what he's coming in at.
Probably, yeah. You're probably spot on.
Any other midfielders from there? You like the Vranic. You like the look of Vranic.
Yeah, so Vranic as well. We're thinking 5.5. He could excite as well.
I like that. I like a price around the 5 million mark. Even 5.5 for a promoted midfielder. You can think about it. But anything over that, you're looking at literally a third midfielder spot for your team. I don't think you can give that to a promoted team player.
Yeah, no,
personally.
You're right. No, yeah, personally. Just this is personally speaking.
See, Pookie at 6.5, you can have him as a third striker or a second striker. It's a cheaper thing, depending on obviously the formation you choose. Like I think this season I'm going to go for 5 midfielders.
Yeah,
I think that's what's going to happen. I don't know, maybe. I think I might go away from it.
Yeah, look, I love that you're planning. You're planning for what you don't even know the prices, and you're already thinking about that.
Yeah, it's just ticking over. Just ticks over in the preseason.
For me, honestly, I just go with the flow. Whatever looks good, I'll do it. You see what happens. But yeah, Onel Hernandez as well as another one. 6 mil could be it could be decent. He got 8 goals and 7 assists as well. So 8 goals and 9 assists. So.
A lot of goals in this team.
Yeah, and then obviously Pookie up front, and we've got this Stieperman. So 9 goals, 6 assists. He was largely a sidekick to the big Finn. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Stone Cold Finn, Timo Pukki, probably start with him. I'll probably start with him.
We'll look at their fixtures a bit later. It's a tough one to call with those fixtures. So.
It's true, and that's another thing. Maybe keep him out for the first week or two.
Yeah.
Have a bit of room.
Give him a bit of room to breathe.
Yeah. You see what happens.
So 93 goals they scored last season. So that was the most. So.
Yeah. Yes. Most goals in a year. So 93 goals, 57 conceded. At home scored 51. Away they scored 42. So
A lot of goals.
They were good everywhere. Yeah. And then they conceded. So the funny thing about them was they conceded 34 at home, and then they conceded 23 away.
Yep.
So their away record was great, as in conceding and even scoring. So
that's it.
That's what I like that as well. I like that about Norwich because if you can do that in the lower league, away from home, then the big when you go into the big league, you just never know.
If they step up. All right, should we look at some fixtures, mate?
Yes, we shall.
I mean, straight away, everyone's obviously going to be looking at the two teams that vie for the title straight away, Liverpool and Manchester City. So, we look at their fixtures. Liverpool got a dream run, really. Look at that run. It's they got Norwich at home, Southampton, Arsenal, Burnley, Newcastle. Like, really? You're not going to own 3 Liverpool players? I know I am.
And even that Arsenal fixture is tasty.
Arsenal. I mean, if they don't buy defenders, like 4 of them.
I feel like they need a revamp. There's a few teams they need a revamp,
Mm-hmm.
And one team can't do it. You guys.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just pretty. It's bread and butter that you need 3 Liverpool players. I don't know which way I'm going to go. If I'm going to own 2 defense and Salah or Mane, or if I'm going to own both. I think it's going to come down to the price of Salah and Mane.
Yeah.
If Mane comes in...
Similar.
I reckon he's going to be close, man. I'm scared. I'm actually scared that Salah's coming in at 13 regardless. If Mane comes in at 12, you can't own both. You just can't.
But you wouldn't want to. 12, he's not worth 12 for me. He got red hot. Like I said, towards the end of the season, he got red hot. And I love Mane. I think he's a great player, but he's not worth 12.
What's he going to come... I think...
They're probably
11-5. I reckon 11-5.
Yeah.
11-5-11. That's what they'll do. They can't price him cheaper than that. He played too many minutes, too many goals.
Their points last season was very similar. So their price is going to be very similar. It's going to happen.
I know. It's scary.
They're not going to just be like, oh yeah, Salah, he had a bit of an off year. He still had a great year. Yeah. Mane killed it.
Yeah.
Mane had a great year.
And then we look at Manchester City as well. West Ham away, Tottenham at home, Bournemouth away, Brighton at home, Norwich away. Another dream start. I mean, it's just begging for us to literally stock up 3 and 3 and then fill the rest of the team in. Like we're all going to be looking at Sterling or Aguero. I don't think you can own both because I think Aguero's going to come in at 12 million. I reckon they're going to pump him up to Harry Kane price because he was one of the best strikers in the league last season. And then Kane. Sterling's going to be... I reckon Sterling will come in around 12 million as well. They're going to be expensive.
Yeah.
These players, because they won the league. They scored massive amount of points. So, if you're looking at 3 City players, I think you're going to have to either choose one of Aguero or Sterling. And then I'm looking at probably Aguero KDB because I think he's going to come in under 10 million.
You reckon?
I think he will because he didn't play much... He didn't do shit last season.
Yeah.
He'll get that price just because of his reputation.
Yeah.
But not because of what his points he scored last season.
Yeah, he could be right. He could be spot on.
So, I'm looking at KDB and then obviously, my boy, my man, my rock at the back.
Laporta.
I'm
thinking about him too, man.
Yeah, of course you are.
You know what I'm thinking?
Yeah, of course you are.
I'm thinking Edison.
Stay away.
I'm thinking I don't want to do this because I love City's returns, but I just don't trust Pep. Still, I'd love to see what happens with them, man. If they sell anyone, if they sign anyone. I can't wait because it's still early. Like, where are we? We're... the 26th of June, man. It's crazy. So there's still a long way to go to see what happens. So right now, my players are Edison and Laporte and Aguero.
Yeah, nice. You know that Gabriel Jesus got the number 9 jersey for Manchester City. He's been gifted that jersey, worn by great players such as Mbenza. That's pretty much all.
Craig Bellamy.
So I don't know if that means anything.
Roque Santa Cruz. wait. Who used to have the number 9?
I know definitely Emil Mbenza definitely did. I don't know the rest. There's some nothing players though.
So no one had the number 9 last year?
I don't think so.
No one must have.
No. Anyway, he's got that. I don't know what that means, but people might take a chance.
Pencil him in, man. Pencil him in. Aguero's benched.
I can. It's got to happen this season though. Surely he doesn't do what he did last season and give Aguero his hour of power and then bring Jesus on. You reckon he'll do that again?
Probably, yeah.
Wow.
It worked. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right. Well, enough talking about the big teams. Now, the other 2 teams that jump out at me from this fixture list: Bournemouth, Everton.
Yeah, Bournemouth's got two of the promoted teams back to back. So Sheffield United at home, and then Aston Villa, but then they got City, and then they got Leicester and Everton. So I think. Yeah, obviously players like Wilson and Fraser, and even
There
King.
he has
maybe.
down Fraser.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, King if he gets minutes. True. I mean,
I think he will though. He had a good
Yeah.
season, King.
Yeah, he did, and I reckon he'll his price will fly under the radar. He'll probably come in under 7 million because he didn't have the greatest of seasons.
Yeah.
And I'm tipping Wilson 8 million. I reckon they're going to overprice him.
That's huge, man.
They're going to overprice him. They're going to
Can't
pump
do
his
that.
numbers
They
up.
can't do that.
I reckon they will. I reckon they're going to pump it
If
up.
they did that to Jimenez, then I'd still pay it.
Jimenez will definitely price 8 million minimum.
What did I say last season? I remember I said something on the podcast, and I said he was going to come in at 8, and you're like, nah.
Yeah, but I think you're right. I don't want him to, because I don't want to pay that for him. But
There's no doubt I'm starting with Jimenez. I don't care who's their fixtures. I don't care. He's in my team. And you know what? I'm not even going to look at. Wolves is just X. I don't care. I'm just Doherty and Jimenez in my team.
you know they have Europa, exhaustion as well. You're going to be pretty exhausted.
Doherty might have to, because he might get rotated. You're right, but Jimenez will play. Damn it! You know what? Wolves are in the qualifying.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully they play Roma and knock Roma out. Just saying.
Ooh.
I'm a Roma fan and I don't even want to be in the Europa League. It's just a distraction, or vice versa.
Unless you win it. Chelsea.
No, I didn't even want to win it. It's like worse. Well done, dickhead.
Hey, it's one step off the Champions League. Come on, boys.
Actually, you're right. You got a Champions League spot out of it. Yeah, well, you got it anyway. Let's be
Yeah, I
honest.
got there anyway.
No one else wanted it.
Fraser, what do you think Fraser's going to come in at?
I think 7.
7. See, 7's good for Fraser. I mean, he was priced 5.5 last season, which is ridiculous. But 7 for Fraser is it's a nice in-between price. Anything higher and you kind of, I'm going to know about him. Anything lower and he's straight in your team.
Yeah.
Especially with these fixtures.
See, he burnt you last year. I think I'd love to put some snippets into this, just saying, your little snippets of.
I hate it.
You're like, I'll never put Fraser in ever.
Never.
Not in my deepest, darkest
Never,
dreams.
never. I don't want him in my team, but
Never put Fraser in.
I might put him in. I like to, I might give him a chance. Why
So
not?
you've burned his house down. Are you going to help him rebuild it?
Yeah, it's time, man. We're going to build a church next door.
Shit. Chapel. That's beautiful, man. That's nice.
That's it, man.
Reborn.
It's all about
man.
reconnection,
I
you know,
like that. Yeah.
reconciling,
It's
redistribution of funds.
Redistribution.
Everton. I think Everton, man. Look at that. That's a sea of blue. We've got Crystal Palace away, Watford at home, Villa away, Wolves at home, Bournemouth away. I mean, they're not amazing, but they are good. They're all solid fixtures that Everton, if they play the way they did at the end of the season,
Yes.
they can keep
I think
that
that's
going.
the reason why they're in there. If they were probably mid-season Everton, we'd be like,
Yeah.
I'd be looking at it like, Digne maybe, but the rest of them, no.
Digne.
How good's he?
Digne.
Man.
Mate, he's going to be on a lot of team sheets to start the season, man. Guaranteed
Why did
left back berth.
Oh.
Coming in at, I'm hoping 5.5. If he's 6, I'm going to be pissed off.
I reckon 5.5 sounds fair.
5.5's fair.
He can't be 6, man.
5.5's fair. Come on, be fair. Be fair, Peter. Be fair.
If Digne is 6, then what is all of the Liverpool defenders? 8? You know what I mean? Like, what's that?
Liverpool defenders, TAA 6.5, VVD 6.5.
No!
Robertson 7.
No, how can, if he's, what? If Digne is 6, do you know what you're saying?
Don't blow your mind.
No, you didn't blow my mind. No way near. We'll see.
Oh, Digne needs to be 5.5 then to restore balance to the
Digne
force.
is 6, then all of these Liverpool players are over 7. They have to be.
Over 7.
Have to be.
You're going to price Robertson 7.5?
Maybe.
7.5?
I don't want to.
That's crazy.
Oh,
That's
it's crazy.
crazy.
Robertson, man.
Player prices.
I know, it's going to be interesting. Look, Digne can't be 6. That makes no sense.
I like it. I want him to be 5.5 so I can buy him.
Yeah.
Sigurdsson and Richarlison. What do you reckon?
Yeah. I think Sigurdsson for sure. I was always looking at Sigurdsson last year, but it's just too expensive.
I didn't own him at all. I
Neither
really
did I.
want him to drop. If he gets down there 8, they push him down 8, 7.5, 7.5. Come on, 7.5 Siggy. I want it.
I know, bad. 7.5 Siggy is in everyone's
Siggy.
team.
Oh, I love it.
Can you imagine 7.5 Siggy?
And penalties too. VAR.
Oh,
Yum.
He's gonna be like, what? Well, that was best damn penalty ever. Oh shit! And Richarlison as well.
Richo, yeah, I mean, he flattered to deceive last season. I'm a bit umming and ahhing about him.
He had a good run though.
Yeah, he gave us some points. Got that red card, and then he kind of never recovered.
He just teased us. He cock teased us hard, man. Yeah. He was just like, hey, you want me in your team? And then he'd just be like,
was cheap.
scoreless for months.
He was cheap. But the thing is, I reckon he'll be priced similar to Siggy. Maybe maybe Siggy comes in at 8 and Richarlison 7.5.
Yeah.
You're going to pick Siggy every day. 0.5 for Siggy, yes. Take my money.
Thinking about it now, it's the 26th of June, yeah? And then if that comes to fruition, it is Siggy at 8 and then Richarlison 7.5. By some point in the preseason,
you're going to have Richarlison.
Do you know what I mean? It's going to be hype.
0.5.
You're going to see hype. You're going to be like, oh, Richo, he killed it for Brazil in the Copa. Still to be finished. Maybe he does kill it at the end of it. Probably doesn't. But
even to save 0.5, you know, sometimes you just need that 0.5.
Oh, I need that 0.5. Oh, Richo.
I'll put Theo Walcott in.
And then game week 1 and 2, Sigurdsson gets doubled or some shit. And you're like, oh my God. He was my instinct. I should have kept him. It's so true, isn't it?
Just don't buy Theo Walcott. I'm saying it now. I'm looking at it. Don't do it. Theo, not the way to go.
Theo, no.
Good. As long as we've cleared that.
Nah.
All right, let's move on.
You
Any other teams you want to talk about?
First game week or some shit.
Any other fixtures? I mean, my boys. You know, we've got United, Leicester, Norwich, Sheffield, Wolves. It's a good run, but Sarri's gone. Hazard's gone. I am super apprehensive.
Big question mark.
What's going to happen? If someone comes in super cheap, like of Willian, if they price Willian stupidly at 6.5 or something, maybe you look at him as a potential.
I think,
but they need to be cheap. If we're not cheap and nasty, I wouldn't even bother with Chelsea.
Because Pulisic is another one. What do you think he'll come in at?
He'll come in at 8. They'll price him high because of the hype. He's a freaking hype player. He'll get overpriced.
Apparently Pulisic, like I've watched him play. I know, but what was I watching? I was watching something on. I've been watching the Copa America, yeah, and they were talking about. It was actually ESPN. What is it? Press Pass. And they're just talking about, it was an American show because America just played, it's an American show. America, and he got goal assist. They beat, Trinidad and Tobago 6-0, yeah? And they're just talking about him, and they're just saying he's not like a false nine. He's more of a winger. He's more of a link-up player. He's not more of a, he's not a talisman. He's not a Hazard. So just don't compare him to Hazard. You know what I mean? He's
going to fly the flag for America.
He will.
Yeah.
America.
Obviously he's not a straight swap for Hazard. He's nowhere near that level, but hopefully he can get there one day. Maybe, 10 to 20 years.
I think so. Sorry, buddy.
He's super hyped though. 8 million. Oh, I'm not buying Pulisic at 8 million.
Well, what about, I want to talk about Harry Kane. Obviously Tottenham has got Villa first game week, and then they've got a bit of a tricky start, but still, it's.
But that Newcastle game could be tasty though. With Benitez gone, all of a sudden Newcastle's defensive wall just evaporates.
But I know that, but Newcastle, if they get Mourinho,
yes,
heavily linked. Yeah, this is the 26th of June. I've repeated this again because there's so much shit going to change, and it could
Newcastle
be, apparently, man,
going to sign Mourinho.
Maybe not gonna. I don't know about gonna. But is heavily linked.
Does that also mean that Abiyobi is coming back to Newcastle?
He never left. Abiyobi. But yeah, man, it's a possibility because they've got bought out, man. Newcastle's going to be dangerous soon. Not this year, but they can be dangerous.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I'm surprised that Benitez left. It doesn't make sense to me.
Because I thought he'd be coming to Chelsea. I really
That's what I thought too.
That made sense, but we'll see.
It's all speculation right now. We don't even know what we're saying.
Harry's going to come in 12 million standard.
Because I feel like that home game straight away, you put the captain on him straight away. All of a sudden, he could get you a hat trick, and you just take him out for the next week. No, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would love to start with Harry Kane next season.
I think I'm going to steer clear of the Harry Kane honey trap. That's what I was going for.
Honey trap.
Yeah, Harry Kane is the honey trap this season. I'm calling it now. Don't sign Harry Kane. Honey trap Harry Kane, man. What did he do last season?
Honey
besides nothing. And what did he go injured like 12 times? No, I don't want Harry Kane next season. I want him. He's going to come in way too expensive. I'm going to have Salah over Harry Kane. That's it.
Huge.
Made up my mind. It's done.
I like it because I'm going to start with him. Lock it in. You locking anything in is just irrelevant. Yeah. It's just like, you change your mind, you're like, no, man, I'm going to start with Harry Kane. Yeah. Honey trap? I said honey trap? Nah. Show me that I said honey trap. I didn't say shit.
Honey trap who? Nah. He's my honey. I'm saying he's my honey. He's my boy. He's my man.
Honey trap me. Oh, shit. But, I don't know. Any others? I mean, look, I think we should talk about the Wolves team as well, because Leicester away, United at home, which we don't know what United's going to be like. Burnley at home, Everton away, and then Chelsea at home. So that's these 5 fixtures. You got 2 unknowns in there, as well as some decent fixtures. I don't know. I don't mind Wolves. I'm just talking about Jimenez. I'm just saying start with Jimenez.
Yeah.
Start with like 6 strikers.
Jimenez,
I'm starting with bloody Aguero, Jimenez, Pukki, and Harry Kane.
Nice.
They're going to allocate us 4 striker spots. And I'm going to have 4.
You heard it here first. Yeah. Thank you for that. I mean, obviously Jota's going to get a price hike as well. He'll probably bump up to 7.75. And we both said Jimenez is going to be 8 million guaranteed. Doherty, again, another one. You can't price him at 6 though. So what's he going to be? 5.5?
He better be 5.
He's going to be 5.5.
He better be 5.
He's going to be 5.5.
I'd love to have him at 5. But just saying.
Dinya, Doherty, both at 5.5, plus Robertson, TAA. That's an expensive defense, man. If they come in at like 7.5.
I'm going to need Pukki.
How are you going to pick Kane and Aguero, Joe?
I need Pukki for sure there, man. Pukki and Tammy Abraham is my second striker.
These prices are really tearing me apart.
Shit.
Tearing up my heart. With you.
Oh, what a voice. Do some lessons.
Anyone else in there? Or
I feel like we should we'll rattle through even like Arsenal, like Aubameyang.
No one's looking at Arsenal.
I'm just saying, is in like
Aubameyang's going to come in at 12 million.
Is he going to stay at Arsenal though?
I don't know, man. See that dance he did the other day?
No, you showed me. I didn't want to see that.
It was a good dance, man.
I was just like, I don't want to see this shit. It's like his friends were like, hey buddy, can you, because you're famous, can we jump on the internet as well? Like, can we do this?
Let's do a dance video. It's going to be awesome.
It was nice. It was fun.
Yeah, I like it.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I like him too.
Seems like a nice guy.
He seems like a lovely. He is a lovely guy. I love him. He seems like a happy guy.
I like his haircut.
His haircut's the best. Is there anyone with a better haircut besides Abel Hernandez?
Definitely not you.
Abel Xavier.
You need to get a haircut.
Get out of here, will you? Grow it long. The show can watch me grow it long. I remember Abel Xavier?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy's hair.
Yeah, man.
That was sexy.
That was great hair. The silver fox.
The silver fox.
That's what they called him.
He got done for like cocaine and shit though.
Yeah.
He was a fun player though.
Sad, man. Cocaine's alright. That was a joke.
Aubameyang, Lacazette obviously as well. So yeah, Aubameyang, what, you reckon 12? That's huge, man.
He'll be expensive. He'll be priced up there, definitely. Because he had a good season. He got the golden boot. What do you want?
True.
Yeah.
Equal
and they'll pump up Lacazette's numbers too. He'll be up to 10.5.
Yeah, minimum.
Yeah,
true.
So it's pricey, man. All these players that performed well last season, they're going to get price hikes. That's what happens.
That's what happens. You're right.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on to Brighton's got a decent run, but I'm not going to talk about it. Regardless. Burnley, basically the Burley boys, but again irrelevant. They're gonna overprice everyone that you want to put in. If they were really smart about it and did like Chris Wood and Barnes at a similar price of this year, you'd think about it. You probably wouldn't, but at the same time, it's they're not going to do it.
No, which is not looking at Burnley. I think the only one you can say Palace, if Zaha stays, maybe. You look at Zaha, maybe.
Do you reckon Burnley, before we leave Burnley...
You still take him with Burnley?
Do you think that... what's his name? Ned from South Park. Do you reckon he's going to basically...
Dicey boy.
Dice, that's it. Do you reckon he will resurrect their defence?
Perhaps. Because no Europa. They could do something special.
That's what I'm thinking.
But, who's going to start in goal there, Is he going to get the jersey back?
Well, that's the thing. Depends on...
he's got some keepers.
He's got some great keepers. I think if Heaton starts for him, they should sell Pope to Roma because Roma needs a keeper. We've got no keepers. But is this something that... I don't know. I'm keeping an eye on the defence. I feel like you're right. No Europa commitments can change.
Could bring Burnley back. You never know.
You never know.
Bit of me time.
Bit of me time, yeah. I like it. Bit of Tarkowski.
Palace, Zaha. That's it, really.
I think Zaha's gone.
Yeah, so if he goes, then Palace are done. Just don't. I mean, people are going to do it, but you know what's great? You know what's great about Palace? You know what I love? It just fills me up with joy. VAR, probably a little bit more penalties, right? And Milivojevic, Milli's going to get a price hike. He's going to get a price hike. They're going to price it with like 7 million, and people are going to bring him in. 7 million for Millie? Ludicrous.
You say that now, and then after 5 games, he's got 3 goals.
He does.
3 goals, 4 shots. You know what I mean? 3 of them are penalties.
No, ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. You know why? Zaha got all the penalties for them. Zaha gone.
If he leaves, then you're right. Crystal Palace is in strife.
Yes.
They got to sign someone to replace him.
But, Leicester, your boys Leicester. You do love yourself some Jamie Vardy party.
He was your guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Hey,
you stole my party.
nobody bus is coming.
Well,
We like to
Jamie
party.
again. Maybe we'll look at them, but I mean, obviously we're gonna steer clear of United.
Honestly, though, I like Wolves' first 4 games. Sorry, Wolves.
Wolves, again.
Leicester,
Go back to
no.
Wolves.
Sorry, Leicester.
Leicester.
They start with Wolves. That's why I said Wolves. So Leicester, Wolves at home, Chelsea away, again unknown, Sheffield United away, and then Bournemouth at home. These are goals. I reckon Vardy is not a bad player to start with, but again, it's to be continued. Because the only thing that comes to mind is that the Wolves-Leicester game last year was 4-3, and they had those explosive games. So I reckon there's going to be goals in that first game, for sure.
Yeah, well, Vardy's price is going to be important. I think he was a bit overpriced for me last season. I think he came out at 8.5 to start with.
Oh, did he really? No, he's 8.5. What do you think you start with now? He's 9 probably. He's going to have to.
It'll happen again. Because he did well. He got points.
Yeah, you don't
want to spend that kind of money on
I know,
Vardy, but he gets points.
especially to start with him. You do the same thing. No one's going to start with him. Eventually, I got to bring this prick in. Might as well.
Unless they win the league again, could happen.
Yeah. Look, hey, they're due. It's been about 5 years. Ranieri's coming back. No, he's not.
Who else? Spurs? Really, you skip
we touched
over
on
Sheffield,
Spurs.
skip
Who
over
else?
Southampton.
No.
Newcastle.
Sheffield. We've got to talk about Sheffield, man.
There you go.
Bournemouth away. Palace at home.
Sheffield.
Leicester at home. Chelsea away. And then Southampton at home. Their defence, if they got some 4.5ers, 3 of those 5 games, or even 4.
I ain't paying more than $4 million for a Sheffield defender.
Those are the days, though, man. They don't do that anymore. Oh, why don't they do that anymore, man? If there was like 4 million starting players, I'd literally have probably Robertson, TAA, or something like that, and then 3 4s. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, it's true.
But
I don't
they
know,
won't
man.
do that.
You can, just proceed with caution with Sheffield United. I think,
Of course,
personally.
of course. To be continued.
Watford, meh. West Ham, no. West Ham, no. Even that they got Forelands or something. Whoever that guy is, I don't really know much about him.
4 nulls. 4 nulls. The Villarreal talisman.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Something.
no.
Right.
Honestly, I didn't watch too much of
my
the...
interest.
What's that?
Talisman?
8.5? No, he's not. He probably will go... For sure he'll be overpriced. There's no doubt.
They love overpricing big players from other
Obviously,
teams.
they're looking for a Dimitri Payet, a new Dimitri Payet.
Payet, I love that guy.
But I mean, look, honestly, I don't know much about Fornells. I just know that he did things last year, but
he did bits.
Yeah, he did bits and pieces. But proceed with caution for sure.
Okay, all right, very nice, very very nice. Well, should we talk about the Patreon?
Why not?
All right. Well, once again, we are proceeding with our Patreon page. You can hit that up at patreon.com/FPL Take The Hit. Now, we have revamped our Patreon page. All new tiers.
Explosion!
We've actually added a brand new tier, the $1 tier, the Budget Basaka tier. Bargain level, $1. What's $1 get you, Joff? What's it going to get you?
Gets you a lot. Gets you a lot of tasty value.
It just gets you in there and it makes you a part of our Patreon-only mini league. Now, we have some prizes up for grabs. We've got some T-shirts and some hats and that kind of stuff for the winners.
FPL Take The Hit.
That's it. They're all FPL Take The Hit hats. And so yeah, you also get the part of the Slack channel as well, a private little Slack channel. So it's like a private little chat group. We've got 10 or so in there at the moment. We all chat FPL, talk about
it's
all
beautiful.
different things
really
that
nice.
happens, and
it's been a bit quiet lately, but it's starting. It's gonna start as soon as July hits.
As soon as it hits, you're gonna get people just putting up their teams. As soon as prices coming, people are putting up their teams, giving you different ideas. You're like, you might not think about that player, this player. It's a good little private chat that we have going. So for $1, you get both of them. Easy.
It's a bit of fun. Yeah, a bit of love.
We've got the second tier level, which is the $3 level. Doherty drums, banging the Doherty drums. So obviously part of that one you get access to each episode via MP3 download, and you get access to the blooper reel, which we release. I released it 2 or 3 times this season. Last season I think I put out 4, which is pretty good. Bit of a laugh, all our mistakes and muck-ups and that.
Bit of fun.
Pretty funny. Now, the mid-tier is where it gets interesting. This is where this is the bread and butter of our Patreon league. Yeah, the mid-tier, it's the Korean barbecue, Sun's Korean barbecue, $6 level. Now, you get access to the private Slacks. There's access to my brother and myself, private.
So one-on-one. So basically, this is a one-on-one. So we can discuss, just in this channel, transfers and captains and stuff. One-on-one with us. We've got your back.
That's it. But the most important thing is this gets you entry into our very exciting squad league.
Huge.
Patreon-only squad league. Now,
this is going to blow your minds. Prepared. Maybe sit down. Probably take a seat. Take a seat. I'm sitting down.
The squad league. Now, it's a bit bit of a spin. We like to do... Last season we did the hit league, so you got to take as many hits as you wanted.
Always, you had to take one hit at least.
Minimum one hit a week.
2 transfers a week.
This time we've spun it on its head, and we're saying, you know what? We're not taking any hits. We're going to take no hits all season. We're going to take no transfers all season. That's right.
I know. Just calm down a second. I know what you're thinking. Just calm down a little bit. Basically what it is you can use your bench. You just need a squad. It's basically, so it's called the squad league.
That's it.
So you need a bench. So you got to make sure that...
At the day one, you got to create a separate team, because in this team here, you cannot make a single transfer. That's it. 0 transfers. You get access to your wild cards, both of them. All your chips as well. And you can make unlimited substitutions, as many as you want. But you cannot make a single transfer all season. Your team has to have 0 transfers when it comes to game week 38.
That's it. Right. Otherwise, you will be kicked.
That's it. And the winner of the league last season, Mr. FPL Lewis, big up yourself, mate. Well done again. We posted some pictures up yesterday of his winning jersey. He chose to get the UCL Champions League winning jersey from Liverpool. So he's awesome, we sent that to him. So well done, mate. Well done for winning the league last season.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
And we've got that up for grabs again this season as well. The winner of the squad league will get a brand new jersey from us.
Yeah, from whatever team you like of your choice. And then obviously second and third, we're going to do FPL Take The Hit prizes as well.
Yeah, some merchandise from us.
A bit of merch, which is good. But I just want one more little plug with the squad league. So 15 players, unlimited substitutions, no transfers. All the chips, all the wild cards. It's just you got to really be careful with your your team. You got to have a decent bench, and you got to have That's it.
Our right. So the next level is the Essential Salah Producer level. That's $12 a month. So this one here, we let our producers, they get to ask us a weekly question as well as fantasy coaching. So we can help you every step of the way, making sure you don't make these silly mistakes. We kind of get a lot more involved with this tier of Patreon producers. Also, we do some game week. We're going to do game week deadline reminders. So basically, we're going to set up an automatic text or automatic Slack channel messaging that comes out 24 hours notice before any week. So that way, you're not going to make any mistakes with those Friday deadlines. And that way, you're going to get your captains and your transfers in on time. Yeah, it's very important. Sometimes you miss out.
It's massive.
I nearly missed out a few times on the Friday.
Yeah,
you're not used to the Friday.
Same with me. You helped me. I helped you. I was just like, who's your transfer? He's like, oh yeah. Whoops.
Also, what we did last season, we're going to do again this season, is some in-depth league opponent advice. So if you're chasing someone down, you're thinking, who can I bring in? We'll give you a little bit of advice on how to chase in that. Joff's really good at that. He chases me down every season.
That's my thing, man. That's how I do it. It's just, again, we'll get into that. But it's about just calm, patience, and you'll get it.
And also new to this season, we're going to do an advice shop where we're going to open up ourselves pretty much on all our channels for 2 hours every week. So 2-hour period, you can ask as many questions as you want, and we're open. We'll answer your questions and help you as much as we can.
I like that. Yeah. That's it.
Also, there's a producer shout out, our undying love and gratitude, and an FPL Take The Hit t-shirt will be sent to you on this level if you sign up for the season. So, and lastly, we've got the Fergie Time level, $30 a month. This is for the ultimate manager, Fergie Time. This is basically a one-on-one thing. If you really, really want a lot of help with your FPL team, which not a lot of people do, but if you do want it, we're happy to help.
Yeah,
more than happy to help. And this is more of a thing where we will literally guide you through every single moment. You get access to us on WhatsApp. You get literally a Skype and Google Hangouts calls with us as well if you do want to do some one-on-one time. And also we're going to create a personal YouTube video for each one of these Patreon members, and we're going to release it on YouTube as well. Literally looking at their team, telling them what they need to do for that given week, and making an episode out of it.
Yeah, that's it. Sometimes we might take a bit of the piss out of your team, but a bit of love as well. Yeah, it's all love.
Love. That's it. So that's our Patreon offerings for next season. Not going to take up any more time with that. But if you do want to sign up, get over there. It's going to be an awesome season. We're going to be releasing a lot of content, a lot of Patreon only content as well. It's going to be awesome.
Should we talk about Miguel and Jethro?
Of course. All new this season as well. We're going to bring it up. We're going to start an FPL skit show called the Miguel and Jethro Show. It's going to be our what would you say they are?
Our alter egos.
Alter egos, exactly. That's what I was looking for. Our alter egos, basically. So it's not going to be Mick and Joff. It's going to be Miguel and Jethro.
What was their first name and last name?
So it's Miguel, Leicester, and Jethro, Burnley.
How
So,
am I Burnley? I like that.
so basically, they're diehard fans. It's gonna be a little spin. We're gonna start off with just some really short 5-minute skits, just so you can get to know them a little bit better, and then we'll see how they go. But I'm pretty sure you're gonna love them.
Yeah, you guys.
They're fun guys.
Yeah, they're champions.
Yeah, we hang out with them a little bit. You know?
Yeah, sometimes here and there, not too much. Yeah, a bit creepy. No, they're sick.
So watch out for that on YouTube. This is obviously our first release on YouTube. This is going to be on all the podcast avenues as well. So we're gonna hit up both at the same time.
That's it. Beautiful. All
right, mate. Well, that's pretty much it from us.
First podcast of the season done.
Underway in the belt.
First YouTube video done.
Thank you guys, everyone, for listening. Big shout out to our FPL producers, our executive producers, FPL Lewis, Marshall Mozza, FPL Panda, Patrick Keeney, FPL Sexy. Boys, thank you so much. You helped pay for this camera that we're actually using today.
True.
Thank you so much for
that.
We
are live.
That's it. Absolutely.
Thanks,
and,
guys.
We really appreciate everything you guys have done.
And once the prices are up, I'm sure we'll release another podcast, and we'll get podcast/YouTube video, and we'll a bit more insight. Who to put in and that kind of stuff. We can even start with doing with teams straight away. Huh? That's crazy.
Oh yeah,
it's about 2 weeks away.
Cannot wait, mate. It's gonna be great. So yeah, watch out for that. We'll see you guys real soon. We're FPL Take The Hit. Make sure stay positive.
Keep chasing them green arrows, guys.
Thank you for watching and listening. We'll see you guys soon.
Ciao, guys.